All right, this is the Phantom, DJI Phantom 3 Professional. We're gonna unbox this now, and we're gonna tell you a little bit about this thing as we unbox this thing. Been looking at these things for a while, and they had some, the first Phantoms had some issues with them flying away, and a lot of issues that I didn't want to get. But this thing here is a fantastic upgrade to the Phantom 2. It's just amazing what this thing can do. So let's get this thing on show on the road and get this thing unboxed. This is the Professional. There's 3 levels. There's the standard, and the advanced, and the Professional. This particular one is $1,250. Comes with the camera, 4K camera. The advanced is the 1080p camera, and the standard has a lot. They're almost identical. The standard and the or the advanced. I'm sorry, the advanced and the Professional. As far as the controls go, the Professional is a 4K camera, and the advanced is a 1080p camera. And the standard drops down, I think, to 720p, but you lose a lot of the controls and a lot of the features that the advanced and the Professional have. All right. Manual. Read and understand the manual. Use safety. Safety first, everybody. All right. There's the Phantom itself. Get rid of this. Phantom. The 1080p camera on below. Okay. Battery on the opposite end. Intelligent battery. Batteries are $150 a piece. And they last about 20-25 minutes. Okay. The side controller. Got the controller here. Got a new iPad mini for the controller. Bought an iPad mini. As you can see, the controller. Pretty nice. Your antennas for your radio. Okay. And the box of goodies here. And looks like the props. All right, let's get rid of this box. Controller. The iPad or iPhone mount. This is a dual purpose. It has little arms that come out for the for your phone. So you got a smaller device. So you take this device and you can. The phone is a shorter distance there. Can't seem to make it work because I'm not reading the instructions, and I should be. I'm not. So I'd rather just bust it. There's your device. Nice fluid control. Like I said, these arms here are for if you have a phone, flipping back if you have the larger tablets. Looks like you can fit, wow, looks like you could probably fit an iPad Air in there. So, that's good. There's your props. So you got 2 sets of props, the way it looks, which is nice. 2 sets of props. Always good to buy extra props. I got some extra props. You get them online pretty inexpensive. I got a carbon fiber set coming. That's the ones I really wanted to fly with first, but we'll see how this goes with the plastic ones, and then maybe I can see the difference between this and the carbon fiber. So, box of goodies. USB charging cable. Got that. Power supply, charger. Charger, power supply. Okay. And the cord for the power supply. All right. Got some accessories they give you here. Like a wrench and some little booties, yeah, for the absorber for the gimbal. Shot mounts for the gimbal. We got a couple of accessories here. Quick start guide. Okay. All right. Got some stickers for this thing. Different colors. You get gold, red, blue, and silver the way it looks. Got a little balance machine here because I'm obsessed with stuff like this. I want to make sure the props are balanced. So let's just see this once. The charge battery, just plug the charger into the side there. Side right there. It has a dual wire coming out of this charger. Plug it in the side right there. And then this thing has a cap on it. And plugged it into the battery, which is right there. You got a little spot right there to plug it into. So it just slides right in. And it will charge both at one time. Shows the battery's charging and the device is charging. All right, everything's still charging now. And I bought these guards, the prop guards, because I'm new to this and I don't want to damage the props or destroy the motors and like that. So I bought these guards. They're online. You just search one on Amazon, you'll find them. What I like about these guards is they have these quick disconnects. They got these mounts that mount below that, and you can quick disconnect the guards. And I'll show you about that when I get them on. I'm going to put some removable Loctite on the bolts. It's the blue Loctite if you buy this stuff. And I want the bolts to shake out. So we're going to put some removable Loctite on those bolts. And I'm going to put the orange ones with the front arms. Okay. So you want to position this. Get one of them started in the bottom of the motor. See, and this will snap on and off now. These arms will snap on and off with this. Like so. And you put your prop on. And it will guard against the prop. Keeps everything protected, right? Gimbal Saver from KillerRC, killerrc.com. I got a Gimbal Saver to protect this gimbal down here because it's very fragile, and it's some hardware. It's a machined piece of aluminum. Right. And the Gimbal Saver there comes with the tool. Put it on. It's really machined nice. Really machined nice. Quality job. is from iFixit. I recommend this tool set. This thing I bought a long time ago, and has everything you need for miniature work. So you got all these little tool bits in here, right? You got all these little trays, tool bits in them. Really nice. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put this gimbal protector on. Take this old thing off, original plate. Even though it has some Loctite on it now, just put a little more on. Keep in mind these screws are smaller and larger. The 3 top ones are smaller. So a little dab will do you here. It's all you need. Don't need to get crazy. Okay, these instructions, pretty straightforward. Okay. So you take the original one off, like so, expose the electronics, and the new one just goes right over top of it. Like so. Okay, so this mounts like so. Okay, again, both snug. I'm gonna make it nice and tight now. Hand tight, obviously. Don't get a ratchet out or anything like that. Just hold your hand in there and tighten the babies down, and it should be good to go. Okay. What this little thing does, it protects this gimbal back here. You can see in the back here, protects that from snapping off. Okay, so it just won't bust. It gives it some support now. Okay. Now, I also got this set of lenses here. Anyway, you can find these on Amazon. These are neutral density filters for your video. A couple different kinds in here. You got a polarizer. You're over water, okay? We'll use that one. The ND4 neutral density 4 and ND8, 2 and 3 stop. We're not going to go 3 stops, that's for sure. We'll go 2 stops. Put this on there. What this does, it neutralizes the video, makes it look a lot nicer, and then you can always edit in post, right? I want to put this other thing on here. It's a guard. So I'm going to destroy this thing, I'm sure, if I don't put these guards and stuff on here. So this is a gimbal guard for the bottom. Okay. It's a little thing that guards the gimbal from getting smashed when you land hard. Okay. More protection for dummies like me that can't fly anything. Okay. All right. Just goes across the guard like this, and it bends. Pretty much all there is to it. Really nothing to it, really. And it's going to protect that, and you can see when I take this guard off of here, it doesn't interfere with the gimbal at all. See? Doesn't interfere with the gimbal at all. But it does protect it. So that's the whole goal, to protect the gimbal. So naturally we got to upgrade the firmware, right? Before we even use this the first time. Upgrade the firmware. It's in the process right now. Takes about 10 minutes for this process to complete.
Once the home flight has been recorded, the aircraft status indicator will flash a slow green. Now, should the signal between the remote controller and the aircraft be lost, the aircraft will automatically return to the home point and land. Now, let's talk about how the fail-safe function is activated. How is fail-safe or return to home activated? There are several ways the fail-safe function, also known as return to home, will be activated. The remote controller signal is lost for longer than 3 seconds. The aircraft flies out of range, or a low battery charge. In these instances, the fail-safe function will activate. Let's talk about each one. Fail-safe return to home. Known as fail-safe return to home, this mode is automatically activated if the signal from the remote controller to the aircraft is lost for more than 3 seconds.